It's high noon.
Yo, what is going on, everybody? It's your buddy Kevs coming at you again with another Overwatch video. This video is going to conclude where I ended up being placed at on competitive on Overwatch, and I would like to give a little bit of thoughts on why I got placed there, why it happened, and stuff like that. This season 5 for me has been, even though I barely started playing on it, it's been pretty rough for me to play on it, especially because there's so many toxic people on it. So many throwers and stuff like that, and it's kind of hard to get by when you're playing competitive with those kind of people and stuff like that. So, you know, I didn't really take matters into my own hands. I sincerely stated that I would not rage no more and stuff like that. I would not give in to the toxicity that goes on. I would not give in to any of it, and I'm trying my very best not to be those type of people, you know, because if you do, it ruins the game completely. It really does. And, you know, what you're just trying to do here is just trying to have some fun and, you know, play at your own skill level. Well, you can't be doing that, especially with the type of people that exist on this game. And I'm not just being specific saying it exists on this game only. It exists on a whole bunch of platforms and a whole bunch of games and stuff like that. It's not just Overwatch. Although Overwatch is very highly consumed with toxicity, and it sucks ass so much because, you know, I was really trying to be more motivated and being in this season and being on my grinding stuff like that, and that's the whole reason I gave up on season 4. I literally on console had 2 accounts that were masters, and I gave up a lot of hope because, first of all, I was getting a lot of toxic people that I shouldn't have been paired up with, which I hope Blizzard really does something to this banning system for toxic people later on, and they say they're working on it. So I did have 2 accounts that were masters on console. That was my original, my Kevs, and then my sub, which was my Anxieties account. So I played on it non-stop. I constantly climbed the ladders to get up there where I belonged, and I did belong in those kind of ranks. You know, I did belong in masters and probably a little bit to GM later on in the future if I get better. So I played and I played endless hours, and then I just lost all hope of motivation. You know, I know that's one thing you shouldn't give up on, is the motivation that you have, the light and the fire that your heart consumes, because that is what ignites your determination to keep doing better. Well, you know, I gave up. You know, all my SR drops, they decayed because I couldn't handle all the toxicity that was going on, and you know, that's my fault too. You know, it's mostly the way on how you look at things is what I'm trying to say. Like, you look at it and you figure out how you want to deal with it. Me, I just couldn't take it anymore. You know, I gave up console competitive, and I know that's one of the worst things you can do is give up. Oh, I'm sorry, my voice cracked. And you know, it's just what I said, like the same thing. It's worse on PC than it is on console. I'm telling you guys that right now. It is worse on PC than it is on console. So I'm gonna show you what I got as my rank. Let's go to career profile. I belong in gold, alright, and it's kind of surprising. I'm a low gold, but, and this is why I'm going to tell you why I got stuck in gold. I'm going to climb my way out of it for sure. I know that. I'm going to take a break from YouTube for a little bit. I'm going to be on my grind. I'm going to get out of gold. I'm going to get out of this rank that I do not belong in, and I'm going to work my way up the ladders until I reach where I want to be at and where I think I belong at. It doesn't matter how hard I have to try. It doesn't matter how hard I have to spend a little bit away from YouTube, as long as I know that later on in the future, I get better at what I'm doing. Okay, so look, for example, I'm in gold right now. That's horrible. I do not belong in this rank, and yes, I'm saying this out of my own thoughts and opinions. I do not belong in this rank. One, because when I was doing my placement matches, I literally got throwers, I got toxic people, and you know what luck I have. I honestly have the biggest luck in this whole entire universe to keep getting paired up with toxic people day after day after day. I ran into some really good people. If you guys have seen the placement matches, there was this girl named Lyric and this guy named Apple. Those guys were amazingly supportive. They were positive as shit, and you know, it was people that I could work with, right? And if you look a little bit ahead of the other ones, you see some toxic people. I did not post a thrower. I am not going to post a throwing placement because you guys do not deserve to look at someone that's just standing on the point with 2 people on their team. That's it. I only had 1 extra person. It was just me and some other guy. You guys do not deserve to look at that. It's boring. It was nothing. It was nothing but a mess of toxic people, a mess of shit talking between the team. I did good. I was doing good. I wasn't getting shit talked at, except I couldn't handle out the fact that, you know, it takes that a little mistake and everybody starts arguing over the stupidest shit ever, and it gets really annoying. And you know, if I thought about it, I'm like, yo, you know, PC is a different escape, you know, it's a better escape than console. You know, I'm gonna try it out, I'm gonna play on PC. And I think my thoughts were wrong. You know, I thought a bit, I thought way too of it, and I ended up getting into this situation that was incredible. It was incredibly I don't know, I would just say it's a big mess. You know, it's just a big mess all around you. Like, this proves the point that no matter what platform, where you're from, what console, what game, you know, etc., etc., there's always going to be a toxic person or people. You know, it's amazing how no one has done anything about this, and it's really serious. Like, I'm speaking like I've had so many years of fucking competitive, and I used to be top 100, top 500 and shit like that. No, I'm saying it because I've been through it like for a whole year with Overwatch already, and it's getting pretty annoying that, you know, this just keeps happening over and over. Well, you know, I'm gonna get out of gold. I'm gonna take probably like a week or 2 weeks off YouTube. I'm gonna train my ass off. I'm gonna get more better than I initially was on console. I'm gonna get extremely good. I'm gonna practice my ass off day and night, no matter how long it takes for me to get better. I'm gonna climb my way out of this division, this rank that I do not belong in. And I hope you guys understand that the fact why I got placed in gold, cause you know, it's just different for me. You know, it's different from console. There's no controls here. There's a lot of people have asked me, if you were good on console, just use control. I'm like, dude, no, I'm trying to go pro here. Pros, they do not use controllers. You have to get used to something. You know, it takes some time. It does, believe me. But you could do it. You know, nothing is impossible. As long as you believe in it, and as long as you want to go for it. Actually, it's how bad you want it. Do you really want it? And if you do, you're gonna achieve that one day. What I'm trying to like say here and sort it out is that never give up. Never give up in what you believe in. Never let people bring you down. And you know, just do what you want to do. And if it gets you somewhere, that's you. You know, that's you're doing something for yourself. You don't need to live up to somebody else's expectations and stuff like that. Me, I have a lot of people doubting the dream I'm trying to live. I have a lot of people doubting that, you know, I'll never get where I want to get. Hey, that's a total lie. You know, no matter how much negativity people tell me, no matter how much shit they say, I'm gonna go on. I'm not stopping because of them. Those are people that already gave up. You know, it's just, I believe in all you guys. If you got a dream, go for it, dude. And my dream is to become a professional player. My dream is to get out of gold. This is where I do not belong, okay? I do not belong here, and I will get out of it. And I really hope I do, actually. I really hope I do get out of it. I'm hoping for the best this season. I'm hoping for the best because there's like 30-something more days left of the season. And I'm trying to get my grind on before the next season starts so I can go ahead and bring out some top freaking ramen of gameplay, so you guys won't be disappointed at, you know, I could finally carry, you know, I could finally carry, and then you guys be like, oh, you know he's good now, you know, he's getting better. So I hope you guys understand why I got placed here. I hope you guys have a good day. It's your buddy Kevs here, and I'm out.